Alright everybody, today we're going to try a new feature here on the channel. I got a new stump and I'm feeling a little creative. By that I mean the stump has spoken to me and has bestowed upon me in an epiphany a type of knife video never been done before on YouTube. A versus video. The premise being is to make a quick video of two sorts of similar things, comparing and contrasting. How are they similar? How are they different? Did the stump visit me in a vision? Was it more the brown liquor? First up for this new style of video is the Spyderco Military, or as I'd like to title this video specifically for the search engine orientation, or the SEO, Big Changes to the Military. So in this matchup we're doing the Spyderco Military versus the newly updated Military 2, the sequel. Spyderco has mashed up and reworked stuff no one has asked for. That brings you the Indela, or made things lightweight over the years that were already lightweight to begin with. You know, now it's 2.8 ounces instead of 3.2 ounces. And during that time, they've neglected updating the Military with very obvious things. It's, you know, I think it's one of their best knives. Make pocket clip repositionable to the four corners like the Para 3 or Para Military 2, and slap a compression lock in that fucker. Now this Military 2 loaner is courtesy of Blade Ops. Sorry, make sure you say it like Blade Ops. Now if you buy it through the link below the video to support this channel. There's an affiliate link there. Or don't be like that, you know. You're an adult, get a job. You're laughing now, but wait until the gig economy fully transitions into the influencer economy. You know, everyone you know is going to be shilling for a brand. You got your makeup channels, you got your everyday carry channels, you got your car channels, you got your camping channels. They're all shilling gear. We used to be in the mines and the factories, but in the future it's 4 uploads a day to stay in favor of the algorithm. Now first, let's take a look at the dimensions, where a key difference is noted. Now other than the weight, everything syncs up perfectly, which is due to the Military 2 having larger liners that run the full length of the handle under the scales. Now let's take a look at the one I have. This one was donated to the channel by a subscriber a few years ago, and I love it so. The knife poetry just flows through me. This is not the standard Military configuration though. That would be black G10 and I don't know, S30V. Sometimes they got the digicamo. You know, that's kind of like this, you know, second most common configuration. But this is a limited version of it. These you can't find anymore. And there are two types of limited Spyderco as far as I know. Now I've messed this up before on the channel. I've gotten hammered in the comments for it. But is this a sprint run or an exclusive? I don't know which of those two. The difference being between those two is an exclusive is generally a steel and a handle configuration given to a specific retailer, but not always. And a sprint run is basically the same thing, but more dealers get the sprint run, but not always. Now collectors eat this shit up. I've seen quite a few knife poster bros amass an entire collection of a knife that has a different color handle. Everything else looks the same. They can't wait to take a picture and upload their little spread to our knife club on Reddit over there. Maybe you'll see a coated blade in there. They'll mix it up a little bit. Oh, this one's a Knife Shells exclusive. The website checkout cart crashed for me 3 times, but I prevailed. And there'll be different steels in there. You know, this ODG10 is S45VN, but this ODG10 is uncoated M4. But it's a very good story. You know, normal people love hearing about this.
Anyway, mine has partial liners that do not run the full length and peel-ply textured.
Sorry. Anyway, mine has partial liners that do not run the full length and peel-ply textured carbon fiber scales. Now, to the untrained eye, the sane, regular person, those people who don't title an image SOTC PM2 Family Photo Sept 2023 and upload to Imager a new update every month. Regular people though, those regular people might observe peel-ply carbon fiber is kind of like black G10 but has a little more depth visually to it. Now functionally speaking, peel-ply is basically carbon fiber mimicking the feel of Spyderco's G10. I don't know why you'd want to mimic G10, but whatever. It's a pretty common material. If you close your eyes, it feels pretty much the same in the hand. Now my steel on this is 52-100, which is referred to as a tool steel that spots and rusts easily. You know, a little like M4. You got to care for it, and you got to lube it occasionally. Lubing your knives on a Friday night, who doesn't do that? Also, the original version features a liner lock, which is a bit pedestrian nowadays and not super fidgetable. but it's reliable and there's nothing wrong with that. The compression lock for me is the biggest upgrade, even more than the 4-position pocket clip. Now let's take a look at the new one, the Military 2. You start with the compression lock. The compression lock here works really well right out of the box, no adjustments, it's drop shut, and it's poppable. It already feels broken in, and it's just an all-around great implementation if you don't have to adjust it out of the box. However, with the internet, we know not everyone's experience is the same. You'll find me saying it's wonderful, and another post somewhere else calling it complete garbage, and the compression lock is way overrated. But if you want my opinion, I prefer a compression lock to a liner lock, even though they're very, similar. If you fidget with knives a lot, you can disengage both just about as fast. It's like a nitpicky thing for knife people. I still prefer the compression lock to a liner lock because you can kind of pull pop, flick pop, do all the stuff. And I don't think liner locks are complete overrated garbage though, okay? That's my hot take. Now this is the standard one, you got their S30V and the boring is all get out black G10. Now regular people, again, love it, no problem. Oh, what a nice pocket knife. It cost how much? Oh, okay, well I paid $25 for a real nice shovel, and it seems, like a pocket knife is much smaller and also steel and fiberglass, so why is the knife quadruple the price? Now those sorts of people are gonna go on about their day, never hearing of G10s with colors or shit called fat carbon. Mint scented green scales would blow their mind, and those are fine, happy people. And those people would love the S30V in the standard configuration because there's nothing wrong with it. It was the standard steel in many Spydercos and Benchmade for years, and apparently it still is. And good for them, it keeps the prices low. That was sarcasm. The other big difference here is now we have full liners, so it'll add weight. I'm not sure why they needed to go with full liners, but I don't work for Spyderco. I'm always about a little weight reduction here or there. I don't think the liners near the butt of the handle really, add much structural reinforcement. Are you hammering it with something back there? I don't know. Pocket clip. Now I find it a funny joke that it comes tip down out of the box. Is it a joke? I mean, I think Sal Glesser yelling at assembly, they all go out tip down, goddammit. I will fire you. I'd like to think so. I tend to carry tip up, blade backward in my right pocket, and if I were not sending this knife back to Blade Ops, I'd probably swap it. But I'd also forget for a while, and maybe I carry it for like 2 months off and on, and I would like, oh yeah, I need to swap the pocket clip. Because in reality, it doesn't matter much. Pocket clip, you just go in the pocket and you pull it out when you're ready. You're not fucking racing people. There's not a little competition between you and knife guys because no one else likes knives like you do. Pocket clip is Spyderco's standard spoon clip. I tend to like them. They're very durable. They get bent, you can bend them back, and I kind of like when they wear around the edges and the paint starts to come off because it kind of gives a little wear look to it. Comparisons. First, the whole family. Remember that? The SOTC. State of the collection. Pair 3, Paramilitary 2, and the Military 2. Probably my all-time favorite knife series, at least from Spyderco. The design, the lockup, the hand feel, all perfect. Now again, you'll find people on the internet who think the ergonomics are absolutely garbage, and you don't have to trust their opinion on anything. There's no law requiring that. They're probably the kind of people who in the past have spent hours, days talking about the Snyder cuts. I literally have read people say that they're overrated and the ergonomics are trash, but it has nothing to do with me. Okay, that's their opinion. Now the Endura. This was my first Spyderco knife and my oldest. If you don't need a compression lock, there's nothing wrong with the lock back. One day my kid will be posting under internet videos how I gave this to him, how current modern knives are garbage. It'll be his 110. One day the Endura will be as old as the 110 and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Now, the Shaman. We're just going to show all the Spydercos. Not all of them, but close to all the ones I have. This one was a Blade Ops exclusive. Blade Ops exclusive that sold out in a few days earlier this year. Or was that last year? Time has been meaningless lately. Now the Caribbean. I love this guy too, it, and the compression lock, it's just a great knife. Take it to the beach with me since it's rust free. However, then you got to flush out the sand for days afterward. Just a reminder, you were at the beach. It's like another thing is crunching grains of sand after drinking out of my Hydro Flask. Days later, I also had that at the beach. I don't know if anyone else has that similar life experience, crunching the grains of sand out of your water bottle, because I bring my water bottle to work and I bring it to the beach, that about does it. Big thanks to Blade Ups for the loaner. The new Military is amazing. No notes. The small weight gain isn't much of a big deal, and it still remains a nice carry. You know, I feel like it's not a small knife in the pocket, but listen, I don't know who else carries stuff in their same pocket as their big pocket knife, but some people do. Apparently, they like to stuff several things in their pocket. I mean, I don't know why they don't put it in their chest rig or their nutsack, you know, or their molly bag that they're carrying with them everywhere, or their cargo pants, but some people want more than one thing in the pocket with their pocket knife, and I don't get it. Phone in one pocket, pocket knife in the other pocket, wallet in the back pocket. That's me. Now, I'm going to need to get on an exclusive one day. I'm just going to buy one. That's my rule, is I buy one Spyderco of the model I like. But Spyderco only recently has made these available. They've been delayed for a long time. So I wouldn't expect some sprint runs or some exclusives right away. I assume the variations will come a little bit further down the road. Now, say hi to the patrons. They support the video gear and all my stuff I use to make the videos. Now, you can support this channel by becoming a patron, or you can buy a t-shirt from one of the links below the YouTube video. This is the call to action section of the video, although YouTube recommends it at the beginning, along with your video logo your buddy Jeremy made for you. Show you, oh, he's got a logo guy. Yeah. In a summary of what you're about to see, because YouTube prioritizes clickbait stills, you know, because you can't even really understand what a video is about anymore from the title and description, because YouTube says this is how people want it and this is how you got to make it, otherwise they're not going to suggest your video. Since I originally uploaded this video, I found that stock's about to dry up for about 3 months while Spyderco works on some more. Blade Ops doesn't have it anymore. There's only a few places that have it, so get them while you can. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching.